talk about the energy of the day. We always hear about the planetary transits, what the moon is doing and everything, but all of the planets are moving all of the time. And since human design is impacted and created partially by astrology, we are also impacted by the transits. The gates move and they impact our energy on a regular basis. So on June 25th, this Wednesday, we have gate 52, which will be activated by the sun that day. And it also is a new moon in Cancer on the 25th. So let's talk about what this energy actually means and how it can impact you. So gate 52 is located in the root center. It is the gate of stillness, and it provides pressure to focus rather than to act impulsively. It's the idea of sitting in stillness rather than having to urgently move around. It's being able to achieve things through stillness and trusting in divine timing rather than just trying to initiate and force things to go on the timing that you want it to go. The root center is a pressure center, and so through the root center, gate 52 pressures us to act, take a moment, take a seat back before we act, to be in the moment of stillness and then to move when it feels right. So it kind of pressures us to just be still in the moment. Gate 52 influences us through the conscious sun gate, which reflects 70% of our soul's purpose, the sun, the gate that the sun is in. And this energy invites us to be still in order to support our purpose. And it goes to show that doing isn't always the best way to achieve things. Sometimes we have to sit and pause and reflect. Like, for example, I just did the profile video for line 6, and line 6s, they have a specific phase in their timeline that is a stage and phase of reflection and just pausing, being in stillness to take in all of the lessons learned through experiences before acting and before integrating it, so we can actually understand that lesson. So that's kind of like the key role of gate 52. And there is also a new moon in Cancer. The new moon in Cancer represents an emotional reset, tending to yourself, and emotional safety. And new moons are a time for new beginnings, to plant new seeds, set new intentions, to manifest in new ways. It's the beginning of a new moon cycle. So it's new beginnings. And that's how we kind of want to channel our focus. So what new beginning are we kind of sitting in? Are you allowing yourself to be in stillness during this moment of a new beginning so that you can know when it feels right to immerse yourself in an experience, or to say yes to something, or to commit to something? And are you allowing yourself to feel it? Cancer is a water sign full of watery emotions. So it's an invitation to feel those emotions, breathe through those emotions, pause, and allow yourself to return to your center. So gate 52, also with the new moon, since the new moon in Cancer is in Cancer, it's inviting us for deeper emotional healing and reconnection in order, with things that make us feel safe internally rather than seeking external validation. So getting to the root of things that make you feel like you, taking yourself away from those distractions that take you away from the focus of alignment or fulfilling things that feel right to you. This is asking us to pause and be still and listen to ourselves internally, our internal minds, our internal body, I should say. Our minds sometimes overthink and cloud our judgments. So listen and tap into your internal body, and pay attention to the things that we often overlook or are overlooked due to us just moving around and not allowing ourselves to be still. So some questions that you can ask yourself during this time: how can you maintain your focus distractions. And this is a perfect time for that because our world, especially, well, I guess our world, I don't know what the news is like in other countries, but other countries are being impacted. There's a lot of chaos going on, and it's a lot of things that are distracting us from our internal peace, the things that truly matter on a daily basis. And now we're stuck in this worry, fear-based like cycle potentially. We don't want to be stuck there. So turn that news off sometimes. Tap in to get your information and be informed, but don't get lost in it. Don't get caught up in the feelings of it, because we still have to live our life, right? And I don't want the news to impact my happiness and my fulfillment on a day to day. Like, you're not about to steal my joy just because that's what you want to do. That's my little tangent for the day. But also, another question or point of reflection is, how do I respond to the pressure of needing to act? How do you sit with that? How do you handle that pressure when you feel like you have to make a decision, you have to move, you have to act, when really, truly, maybe the energy is just calling for you to be still? So how do you manage that? How do you pay attention to that? How do you respond to that type of pressure? And what helps you feel centered and focused rather than scattered and overwhelmed? And one more thing is, how can you channel your focus, especially with your purpose, and align it with your purpose rather than um, like neglecting yourself, neglecting your wellness, and in the pursuit of achieving things rather than honoring the stillness and honoring the divine timing. So those are a couple of reflection points that I wanted to point out for the new moon in Cancer on June 25th, and then also the activation of gate 52, the gate of stillness. So keep that in mind as you're maneuvering throughout your day or the next couple of days, because the gates are activated for a few days before they change. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. If you haven't tapped into the profile series, we've talked about what profile is. We're going over the lines in relationships, the lines in business. And if you don't know what your energy type is or what your profile is, pause this video and go to sablodanielle.com/getmychart to put your birth chart details in there. It's free. You'll get your energy type, strategy, authority, your profile, and come back over to me for a one-on-one consultation to watch some of these videos, learn about your energy, and then also download my free self-love guide. It's an instant download, sablodanielle.com/enrollment, and I'll catch y'all soon. Have a good day, y'all. Stay still, stay focused, don't get caught up in the craziness.